Hello, 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 hello. We are back. Let us continue, shall we? We recently rescued Hans Capon and his French friend. Whose name I cannot remember. And then we met up with the gang from the first game. Hanush? Henry's biological father. Godwin, I think. I don't know who else, but they all arrived. And King Sigismund is convening a council, which we are aiming to penetrate. But first things first, on the rescue mission, I think her name was Rosa or Rosie or something, requested that we pick up a book for her. So I think that was next on the menu. Where the hell am I? Oh. Tell Lady Rosa how you got on in Malashov, which is a task. So I'm going to do that first. There are a few tasks we can do here and there, but I would like to focus on the main story. For now. I think I say this every time. Alright, so let's go to the Italian court, which I think that place is. So we exit here. We have to go around town. We missed the second tournament. Hopefully there's a chance to sign up again. I'm also using the Twitch enhanced broadcasting setting. So depending on how many video tracks are available on the stream, the GPS usage, what did I say? GPS? I meant GPU usage might be higher than expected.
Alright, see you later.
But we'll see how it goes.
As well as your spirit.
There's our trusty companion.
Come here.
In our sword fighting brotherhood, you will learn how to handle a sword properly and build up your body as well as your spirit.
God bless. Yeah.
Was it left? It's been a long day, so let's take things slowly.
Killed all the villagers and drove the local lord out of his own castle. You see what that ginger fox Sigismund is doing to our land? He wants to burn us all! Go home, quick, and start praying! Only God can save us from the foreign hordes. And give all your property to your local church. Quick, before Sigismund's soldiers seize it for torture.
I'm not bored. You've got time to anything that could go wrong. You're bored.
Praise the
and
Lord.
That's that. And
Greetings.
if you're at a loose end, come round and I'll be happy.
My God, that looks like a bloody expensive ball.
I hope the game looks decent on stream. I always export these streams to YouTube, and they always look much worse there due to YouTube's compression.
Greetings to you.
I always forget where the main gate is. Here? What? No, I always end up there while trying to go here. Wait, is this the right ambience music that I am using? Let me double check. Should be. I'm using a different video, but it seems to use the same tracks as the one from last time. Yeah, wrong
Greetings to you.
wrong place. Let's go around. Wait, what is this then? Isn't this the Italian court? Probably got the names mixed up. Here we are. Was? Okay. Third time's the charm. Let's go around. Wait a second.
Watch where you're riding, asshole.
This is the place. Huh. Okay.
What a day.
My God. Oh.
Coming through. Hired hand. I think she's upstairs, right?
My respects.
She make the mall. She is still camping the stairs. Alright. We decided not to take the secret passageway.
Oh, and about that secret passage to Malashov.
Oh, oops. Hit the mic. Wait a second. I thought we were going to say whether we used it or not. but it did come in handy in entering the place. But I did find the book you wanted.
By the way, like you were saying about that book,
My favorite book? Pray tell, did you find it?
as I wandered through the fortress, I stumbled
Just
upon
say yes.
von Burgov's chambers, and there it lay. Red leather, gold inlay, just as you said.
You really found it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. By the way, did you have any time to leaf through it and see what it's about?
I did take a look. There were some pretty decent jokes in there. Hold on, I'm gonna turn the music down a tiny bit. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
I read a bit of it.
What did you think?
What does this imply? The writing style seems familiar. Does that imply that she wrote it? I doubt that. Because she would have written a different copy. If that were the case. We can go with this, yeah. The author really isn't holding back with the jokes.
Well, the author doesn't spare anyone. I wonder if he holds anything at all sacred.
Sure he does. Courage, honor, loyalty. But others have already written enough about those.
True.
A writer is interested in what lies beneath the gilded veneer of orderliness and piety, because it's much more interesting.
Hold on.
Hang on.
Who wrote this then?
I did.
I knew
Look,
it.
You've never thought about writing something.
Me? And what would I write?
How should I know? Poetry, a novel, a treatise, or a whole book?
So she did write that book. I guess she must have forgotten what she wrote, because she could have written another one. Poetry, a novel, a treatise, or a whole book. What would Henry write about? Yanking pizzles and feeling quite hungry. And rescuing Hans over and over again. I don't know. Sure. Perhaps some poetry.
That's a tempting notion. Who knows? In another life, I might have become a writer.
Wouldn't you want to at least give it a try?
I suppose I'm not quite sure where you're going with this.
There are still a few blank pages left, so we could finish writing it together. You and me. What do you think?
Sure. I can think of a few things we could write about.
That sounds great.
We'll have plenty of light and privacy in my chambers. Will you escort me?
Sure. That is, after all, what gentlemen do.
My pleasure.
How should I start?
You haven't thought of anything yet?
Now, I have many ideas, but we must contribute in equal part.
Both? Well, fine. And what should I do?
Just tell me what you'd like to read about. A tale of a man or a woman? I'll take careful notes of everything.
Oh yeah, this brings back heavy. Priscilla and Geralt quest, where they have to write a play. Which is a good thing. That was a fun quest to do. Let's see if this one holds up. A tale. Maybe a tale about Henry in a different timeline or something.
Well, being a man myself, a man, I suppose.
Why not? And what kind of a man is he?
You mean I have to think up a name?
You don't need to, but try to describe him so I can better imagine him. With a single word, even.
Ah. Not a priest, not a rich man. An ordinary person.
There've already been enough heroes, saints, kings, and martyrs.
Mm-hmm.
So an ordinary person.
That's 2 words, but I'll forgive you. And do you want it to be an ordinary villain or an ordinary do-gooder?
How about somewhere in between? Well, this is black and white. It should be somewhere in between, whatever the occasion calls to. And if someone were to take a life in the defense of a helpless person, would he be considered a villain? An ordinary man who is a good doer, or a do-gooder.
Make him a do-gooder. But he can also have some bad traits to make it believable.
Yeah.
Very well. And what kind?
Now we're talking. A do-gooder, an ordinary do-gooder, and something to balance out the good. And a few words that I don't remember the meaning of. Let's see. Flippancy. Is that like being fickle? Flippancy. No. Like changing mood often? Oh, never mind. Flippancy is the quality of being improperly light-hearted or disrespectful about serious matters, often as an attempt to be witty. He spoke with a flippancy he was far from feeling, or responding to a crisis with a joke. There's a word that describes this, I don't remember. Facetiousness, yeah, this is what comes to mind. Being facetious. Ah, here. Frivolity, levity. Oh, that's a synonym? Frivolity. It's probably a different degree. Frivolity. Yeah, flippancy refers to disrespectful, offhand, or cheeky behavior toward serious matters. A smart-ass remark. Frivolity, playful lightness, implies a waste of time or lack of importance. It can be light-hearted, playful, or silly without necessarily being disrespectful. Ah, a jokester. He was criticized for his frivolous spending and lack of focus. Philandering, that's giving money to the poor, I think. Oh, never mind. I was completely off. What? Philandering.
Philandering.
Oh, this is the Dutch, the meaning in Dutch. Het gedrag van een persoon, meestal een man, die veel losse, oppervlakkige seksuele relaties of affairs onderhoudt. Het wordt gekenmerkt door het bedreigen van een vaste partner. synoniemen zijn ontrouw, overspel, wulpsheid, flirt, losbandigheid. A promiscuous trait, I suppose. Often while married. Nah. So flippancy is a bit disrespectful, treating a serious matter with disrespectful humor. Frivolity is more playful and light-hearted. Although flippancy does seem a bit better to balance out the do-gooder aspect of the ordinary character. Frivolity refers to light-hearted, silly, or superficial behavior. Yeah, we don't want... Focusing on superficial pleasure rather than responsibility. Okay, definitely not that. Let's go with flippancy then.
He could be born with his foot in his mouth. I know many such. They blurt something out, and only then think about it.
That's a good idea. His mouth gets him into trouble, but in the end, also out of it. That would be a joy to write.
You're waiting for Rosa to finish your story.
Well, just about finished.
Well, let's have a look.
Not yet. Something's missing.
What?
A picture. I don't trust myself with proper illumination, but I think I can handle a sketch, especially if you'll be my model.
What? And what on earth do I have to do?
Have you ever seen a heron? Imitate one.
A heron?
Is that a bird?
Maybe like this?
Good job, Henry. A perfect display of balance.
Well, now we're done.
Oh, finally. I'm sore all over.
Your suffering is over. Come take a look at what we've done. Your reward.
Let me see.
Don't worry. You can blame me for all the mistakes.
We'll see about that. We read those already. The one-legged heron. What do you call a woman who knows exactly where her husband is every night? A widow. We read the other one already. I think this is the new one. Once upon a time there was a cook. His name was Witzbold. And one afternoon he was preparing his master a heron for dinner. The bird was already roasted, and the cook was just cutting fresh bread to nibble on, when a maid he was very fond of came into the kitchen. "Fitzbold, what a smell!" She gushed. "Would you give me a thigh?" "I'm not giving you anything," he protested. "That's a heron for our master." "If you're so stingy, I'll also be tonight," the maid retorted. The cook was mollified, gave the girl a heron's leg, and hurried to the dining hall with the rest of the roast, but the master immediately noticed that the bird was missing one leg. He called Witzbold back and demanded an explanation. "My lord, herons have just one leg, and therefore one thigh." Witzbold replied seriously. "What are you saying, cook? Do you take me for a fool?" The master fumed. "It is as I say, sir. If you want to see for yourself, I'll show you," the cook boasted. The gentleman, convinced that the cook was lying, agreed. The next morning they went together to the pond, where a whole flock of herons were sleeping by the banks. Their heads were tucked under their wings, and they were actually standing on one leg. "You see, sir, one bird, one leg." The cook pointed triumphantly. The gentleman, however, did not accept defeat. He put his hands to his mouth and shouted, "Shoo!" until all the herons flew to the sky. Clearly, they both saw that they had two legs, like any other bird. "Well, cook, are you still going to tell me they only have one leg?" frowned the master. "Oh no, sir," Witzbold defended himself. "But you didn't shout 'shoo' at dinner last night either. Had you done so, certainly the other leg would have grown on the roast." It served the Lord's honor that he laughed heartily instead of thinking of punishment. Witzbold appreciated it and never again presented him with an incomplete dinner. All right. I think we did a pretty good job. All right.
So what about that story of ours? Tell me your impressions.
Too much moralizing in there. A little boring. I thought it was funny when the birds or the herons flew away, revealing that they had two legs indeed. But in the end, thanks to the joke, the flippancy that is, of the character, the master did not get angry but rather laughed. It's pretty good.
That's nice. A bit didactic, but not to the point of boring moral bludgeoning. And that's the way it should be. Sermons for ordinary people work in a similar way. They entertain and encourage, with a few lessons added in between.
You see, when I lead mass one of these days, I'll certainly think of you. And what about the sketch? For such a slapdash job, it's not bad, right?
It looks just like me. You write a fair piece better than you draw. I mean, the drawing was not bad. We'll say it's pretty. It's good. It's all right.
Oh, it's pretty, really. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that.
I know I'm no master illuminator.
Needs some color,
but
that's all.
otherwise, I think we can be quite satisfied. And thank you for the help. I really enjoyed it.
Well, so did I.
Except the part where I had to stand on one leg. Ooh. I think this is a bit too forward. Like to know you better sometime. Maybe I'll stop by again someday. I must go, my planet needs me. Maybe I'll stop by again someday.
I'd like to see you again sometime. Would you mind if I stopped by?
Please do. I'll be glad. It will certainly be enlightening for both of us.
Alright. Do we go...
Oh, and about that secret passage to Malashov.
I thought we already asked these questions, but we might as well go through them while we're here. Guess there's something interesting we can learn about. How did you find that secret passageway? You're not an acquaintance of Tyrion Lannister, are you?
How did you find that secret passageway back then?
I'm glad you ask, because it's a really interesting story. It all started when I was 12. One morning, I found a bat nailed to the Malashov gate.
A bat?
Peculiar, eh?
A bat nailed to the Malashov gate, which means that there's a bat cave nearby.
Not really. Bats are creatures of the night. They flit around while good Christians are asleep, often carrying out the will of witches or even the devil himself. But a bat nailed up actually repels all evil and protects the house against sickness.
Well now, I have to admire your knowledge. That's exactly what the chambermaid told me too. The thing that I was most interested in was where they got that bat.
Exactly.
You know, I was awfully inquisitive back then. Embroidery wasn't exactly my passion, and Papa forbade me from riding out into the woods, so at least I explored the fortress from top to bottom.
Tell me about the passageway already. I had similar childhood. What, being restricted from exploring the hometown? Yeah. I guess embroidery and riding out in the woods were not really allowed by our Pa, the blacksmith. Rest in peace, Martin! Died a hero.
I know all about that. Not that I ever embroidered, but Pa never let me stray too far from home.
Parents have no understanding for the adventurous soul, do they? But back to the bats. I found out from the guards that they caught the poor creatures somewhere in the cellars. So I went to have a look there and found a whole swarm of them. I followed them for a while, and I noticed that in one corner they simply disappeared into a wall. Strange, isn't it? I was full of curiosity, and I talked Papa into having the wall demolished. I remember there was even a priest there at the time, and he wasn't at all happy about it. He was afraid we'd dig into hell. But as you probably guessed, there was nothing behind the wall but a passageway leading off into darkness.
I wonder who dug up that passageway prior. Unexpected.
My word, you're right. That is a really good story. And I didn't expect that ending at all. You're really sharp and hard-headed when you latch onto something. That's something I admire.
Hard-headed? Aren't you a bit impertinent? I'd rather say determined.
Sure. Why did you mark the passage? 'Cause it could come in handy someday?
Why did your people
I
mark the
suppose.
passage from outside?
Papa came up with that. He said one never knows what might happen,
Smart.
so I thought up the idea with the crosses.
Smart.
Why do you ask anyway? Would you rather search all over the woods for it?
No. It's really smart. And very convenient for me. Thanks again.
I did get lost a couple of times with those crosses. He won't mention that though. Have you ever used the passage?
Have you ever used the passage?
Surely.
No, it's never been needed. Thank God. But everything is ready there. There's a strong door and a ladder that we can pull up behind us. That ought to give us enough time to get to the end and dig our way out.
You helped Rosa finish her book. Achievement. Alright, we did it. Anything else? Oh, we can learn something.
You said you could teach me something. What did you have in mind?
If you ask nicely, I'll share some of my hard-earned wisdom with you.
Very well then, Lady Know-It-All. Let's say then I come on bended knee. What scholarship can you pass on to me?
That depends on what you're interested in. There's a whole world hidden inside of books I could talk to you about for days on end. Or if you prefer actions instead of words, I can show you a few shooting tricks. But I warn you in advance that it will not come free. After all, there's nothing more valuable than scholarship. So, what would you like?
I didn't think you were in need of coin. Scholarship, marksmanship. Nah.
Maybe another time.
Not really things I...
Could you teach me something?
But I warn you so.
Not really things I need at the moment.
Maybe another time.
Can we see the drawing again? Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Excusez-moi. Okay, now to the main quest.
I'm sorry.
Sorry for what? Our daddy taught us not to be ashamed of our dicks. Music up. Velen ambience. Find out how to get to the city council from Master Vavak. To my right, and then we take a left turn. I feel like they lowered the volume of horses' hooves. I think I passed by the place where I was supposed to go. Hang on. Oh shit, I went the wrong way. It's across from the alchemy bench. Just behind and to the left. Ah! Sometimes the horse stops turning midway.
Don't waste your precious time on useless pursuits.
Left, right, left, right. Across from the alchemy bench.
Fine day for some fine wares. Come and take your pick.
A fine day for some fine wares.
Come and shop here. We've got enough for everyone.
I'm going to see the Mint Master. May I enter?
Any fool could say that. What do you want from him?
I have an appointment, which is not true. I'm in a hurry. I don't have an appointment.
Don't delay me. I'm in a hurry.
Suit yourself. But I'm warning you. If you give that kind of lip to Sir Ulrich, he'll be coming out through the door head first.
Alright. I'll have you know we are well acquainted. Well, well, well. We meet again.
Glad to see you again.
You have the gall to show me your face again? I'll call the guards.
Hold your horses. I'll come in peace. Actually, I have a little offer for you.
You've come to blackmail me again?
Call it what you like. I need to get into the City Council Assembly. And I reckon you can help me.
The assembly? The one King Sigismund is supposed to attend in person?
Aye.
Surely you wouldn't deny me a chance to meet the king?
Don't try that on me. This is connected with Ruthard, isn't it? And tell the truth.
I want to know what Sigismund wants from the council. I want to present myself to high society. It's none of your business. Remember, we have your books.
That's none of your concern.
Oh, really? Then about face and go back where you came from.
Have you forgotten I have you over a barrel? If you want to keep your position and your head on your shoulders, you better shape up.
All right, all right. Maybe we can make a deal.
That's right.
If I get you into the council, you'll behave appropriately and you won't betray yourself, or especially me. And that will be the end of our business together.
A few groschen for what? From him? Are we asking him to give us groschen? It's not for you to decide.
I must have misheard you. Our business will be over when I say it is, not before. So pull your head out your ass and see to getting me into that assembly.
All right, Jesus. No need to lose your temper. You can get into the council assembly relatively easily. My cook's son will be serving there. He's roughly around your age. Maybe he can be persuaded to let you stand in for him. Although, not everyone would want to give up an opportunity to serve the King of Hungary.
Stand in for the cook? Alright.
Who's this boy?
Franta's his name. Franta Cooldown. He's an idler and a boozer, but he's proved his worth as a waiter. Which reminds me, you'll need his letter of permission to serve in the council. Otherwise, you won't be let inside.
A letter of permission, alright. What do I need for the job?
What will I need to work as a waiter there?
Fast feet and good manners. And the livery of a royal waiter.
Excuse me?
Do you think you can serve the king in a torn shirt and muddy hose?
Well, no. But I never heard about any livery before.
Our usual waiter had a brand new livery made specially for meeting the king. Don't even show up there without it.
Alright. We need the letter and fresh clothes. AKA livery. Where can I find this boy?
Where can I find the cook's boy?
He's supposed to pick up his new clothes at the market today from Master Tailor Schneider.
Schneider.
You'll almost certainly run into him there. That is, if he's up and about after his boozing bout. I swear that fellow practically lives at that Tin Hen.
At the what?
That German alehouse, the Iron Eagle. That is zum Eisernen Adler.
Yeah. How do I get him to cooperate?
What would work on him? How can I persuade him to give me his job?
Would you like me to give you a letter for him? I told you how to get to the assembly. Now do your part.
I'll be going then. See you at the council.
Just make sure we both come out of it alive.
Half of that depends on you. Obtain the king's waiter's certificate and the clothes. This won't be a simple task. It's not going to be straightforward, is it?
The best wares on the market. Come and
I'm so glad that we're doing the main quest finally. Holy shit, it took me so long to get to it. If I could not fast travel, travel back in time, I would have only done the main quest. And saved all the side stuff for a second playthrough. Alright, let's see. Take a right turn here and another right turn there and go straight over there to, let's see, clothes, huh? There's the tailor, okay.
take a look.
Let's go, Roach and Pebbles.
That hurts, you idiot.
Does it? He should be here somewhere.
Did you hear? The Dirk Stallion is shaking his old woman.
Artisan.
Good day to you. God be with you.
How can I help you, sir?
I can't ask if I forgot his name. Whether he's been here already? Oh no, am I supposed to just spot him somehow? Let's see, gotta ask. No description of what he looks like.
You're always welcome here.
Embroidery, silk embroidery, ribbons of all colors.
Baker. Artisan. He's probably at the German tavern.
Got a barrel of ale.
Matthew Ram.
I'm afraid it'll go bad on me soon.
Baker. Let's look around. Oh, you? No, townsman.
Vegetables, big and small, round and thin. Come and buy some new place radish.
Sadler, trader. There he is.
Greetings. I'd like to...
Surely you can wait a while. I have a customer here. Here you are. The finest fabric. Intricate work. You won't find the likes anywhere else in this town.
No more than I'd expect after the amount they cost. Thanks. I'll gladly recommend you if anyone asks. And you impatient fella, what was it you wanted?
The thing you just
You
picked
must be
up.
Fran to Cooldown.
I am. And who might you be?
I'm Henry. I heard you were supposed to serve at the City Council Assembly.
I am. What's it to you?
I'm Jason Statham, and I'm here to take the job.
Supposing I took the job on for you. You can put your feet up, fill your belly, and I'll do all the work for you.
Look here. It's not like I'm all that keen on it, but it's well paid. Apart from that, it's a bit of a pain in the arse. Them councillors stuffing their faces and guzzling wine, while I run around like a bugger with pitchers so they don't run dry. Why would you want to stick your nose in there?
Ah, been there, done that. The serving part, that is. Don't worry about it.
Let me put it another way. How much do you want for your place?
Finally, some sensible talk. But it won't come cheap. When I count it all up, new clothes, wages, a backhander to get in there at all, not to mention the coin I'd make in other places if I could say I served the King of Hungary.
Ooh. Freudian slip. 1,000? Think of it as an investment.
Try and look on it as an investment in the future.
What are you blabbering about?
If you forget about the payment, I promise I'll do a great job. If anyone asks, I'll say the great Franta Cooldown taught me. And then people will be jostling to hire you.
And what if I insist that you pay?
Well, I might accidentally spill wine on His Majesty's shoes.
If that's how you want it. But if I hear a single complaint against my name, I'll find you and deal with you. Got it?
Absolutely.
To begin with, you'll need confirmation that you've worked as a waiter at the council and you're capable of serving even His Majesty. Look here. Do you have any idea what's expected of you? Can you tell different wines apart and that?
Not really, and I'm not looking forward to having to deal with that shit. Looks like we already got the letter there. Can you tell different wines apart? I can tell the difference between red, white, and rosé wines, but that's about it. I think saying no here is going to send me on a quest. A wine quest. Sure. No, not really. Let's be honest here.
Well, to tell the truth, I'm not exactly an expert.
You're off to a great start. But whatever, if you make a mess of it and the king has you whipped, you've no one to blame but yourself. Show the confirmation to the head butler. Tell him I sent you, and think up some good excuse, clear?
That makes sense.
And you'll need a waiter's livery. I had a brand new one made. Here it is. I look like a prick in it. Hopefully it'll sit better on you. The main thing is, don't lose it before the assembly, or get it covered in shit.
Right.
Thanks. I won't disgrace you.
What the hell is that?
You better not.
Alright, he seems reasonable.
I'm sorry.
We'll put it on when we need to. Alright. We're moving along. Moving along. Report for duty. Yeah? Okay. It's to my right here. Might as well put him on now. These are dirty though. Ooh, charisma at 17. Goes up to 30, they said. Nah. Yeah. We can work with this. Do we need to repair the boots? We kind of do. Let's see. Cobbler. Tailor. Oof. Might as well repair what needs to be repaired here. What does this do? Increases charisma by 1 for 20 minutes. Sure.
Damn thief! Lecture! Devil swine!
Yeah, tell him. Am I in the right spot? I don't know. Could be the one next door. Greetings.
Good to see you.
You silly.
No, we don't want to report nobody.
Come and take a look. Quality good.
Damn, look at that. The camera mode movement is really restricted, unfortunately. Well, look at the sun in the middle there. Oh, can't go much higher, unfortunately. Can I zoom in? Move closer. Alright.
That's a good one.
Aha. Time to get to work. Major Domo. I'm the new royal waiter.
Franta called down
At your
sent me.
service.
I'm to stand in for him at the council assembly.
Franta's not coming. What's wrong with him?
Sick.
He got poisoned. Probably from food. He's writhing in agony. By turns praying and cursing, spewing from both ends.
Oh, that's enough. All right. At least you're here. We can't be without a waiter here, when the king himself will need waiting on. So, let's have a look at you. Have you got Franta's certificate?
Sure. There is.
Everything's in order. Now, about your livery.
Feast your
You've
eyes.
got a waiter's cap, a tunic you have. Hose are good. You can put your steel aside in front of the council chamber, along with your other stuff. You won't be needing it anyway. You don't want to be dragging a load if you're running around tables. Everything as it should be. Glad to see it, lad. Do you know what your duties are? For an inexperienced greenhorn like you, it'll be a great responsibility.
Greenhorn? I wouldn't mind learning a thing or two.
Well, I'll happily listen to any advice. I wouldn't want to foul things up.
I should certainly hope not. Now listen. A good waiter should stand in a corner, look willing and ready, and not get in anyone's way. In short, behave as if you're not there. But when one of the gentlemen calls for wine, you run and pour it for him on the double. You'll find the pitchers on a table by the door to the chapel.
By the door to
Take
the
one
chapel.
and go to their table and pour for them. White Tokai or red monastery wine.
White or red, by the door to the chapel.
White or red?
But
Alright.
for Councillor Adam of Zarjitz, you must not pour at all. When he drinks, he disrupts
No
and makes
drinks
trouble.
for Adam.
So the assembly has to be interrupted, or otherwise it never reaches an end. We can't allow that to happen in the presence of the king.
All right. Sir Adam of Zarjit stays dry.
Adam of
And if the king
Zarjitz.
himself wants wine, you pour for him with lowered eyes. Don't look at him. And the most important thing?
Probably not giving the guests the wrong drink.
Remember who wants what?
That too. But more importantly, do not disturb the councillors at their work.
That's a given.
They have a lot to discuss. And in general, a good waiter has to be invisible, blind, and deaf.
Oh? I thought I had to keep my ears pricked.
Well, yes, but only to what anyone wants from you. No excuses, and provide everything that anyone wants from you. Understood?
Valar Morghulis.
Absolutely. I'm a waiter after all, not some street gossip monger.
Correct. And if you manage not to botch it up, you can even rise on the social ladder. Not just anyone can serve the King of Hungary, but you'll manage it, right?
Fuck the social ladder. Alright, I need a moment to pop a Savior Schnapp potion, because I know I might mess this one up.
I've got something I have to do.
Something more important than the assembly of the city council before the king.
Of course.
If you need to go for a piss or get something to eat, off you go. But quick, the king won't wait.
Neither can my sausage. Yum yum yum. Alright. And then a quick save here. Oof. Gotta stock up on these Savior Schnapps. Alright. Wait, did the game save? I didn't see it. Yes, it did. I'm back.
Here I am.
Let's have a look at you then. You've got a waiter.
Yeah.
You can put your... You don't want to be... Everything as it... Do you know what you have...
Why did he repeat all that dialogue? Alright, let's go. I know what I need.
I know everything I need to. I can do it.
Excellent. Put away your things here. It's easier to serve with a lighter load. You can wait in the cubbyhole for the servants.
City Council morning. It's gonna be a whole day, isn't it? Should I pause the music here? I'll pause it. Let's see here. Pouring wine. Oh, joy. A guest will order wine, either Tokaji white or monastery red, by calling out to you and raising their hand. If you're unsure, you can ask them to repeat their order. Pouring wine. On the table in the corner of the room, you'll find 2 pitchers of wine. Take the one that one of the guests wants to pour. Walk to his table with the pitcher. The chat will activate the option to pour wine for him. After serving the guest, you can return the pitcher or wait to see if the next guest wants the same wine. So I'll keep holding it until a guest orders different wine. Be careful not to let guests wait too long or pour them a wine they didn't order. Repeated delays or mistakes won't be tolerated. I've actually done this working at a restaurant. It was stressful as hell. Look at the wine.
There are the pictures of wine. Hopefully I won't splash anyone's shoes.
Is a joke. And on top of that,
get the map back. Fuck the map.
From it. Should the town reserve have worse weapons than any Räuber in the domain?
Oh no, I don't have a torch with me, and the room is rather dark. It's fine. It's fine.
Are you getting at? A cup of red. I'm saying that the bandits who freed Hinnick, the Dry Devil, used that.
I apologize, sir.
That
Which one?
Monastery red hand cannon.
I didn't even see him.
Where did they get them?
You're the one who should know where they got them, since you're a gunsmith.
What are you implying, Friedrich? All I'm saying is that they had them, Herr God. It is eine Schande when outlaws have better weapons than the city garrison. And Herr König surely knows this too.
Now
What
back
is it, Eldris?
to being
You
invisible.
smell a deal?
Oh,
What I smell
this
is
is very
that
hard
your
to
stubborn
see.
heads do not realize what Schwierigkeiten this is. The Dry Devil is
We're supposed to be listening
There are
here, but
Raubritter everywhere in the region. We have the army bearing down, and you want to defend yourselves.
Hey, waiter.
With a few
Pour me
rusty
some
helmets.
monastery wine.
And who is it
Monastery
you want to
wine.
fight? Exactly. The merciful King Sigismund
which one do I
provided
have?
us with protection, isn't it?
Wait, it's Adam.
König
I'm not
and his
allowed.
army will not be
That's
here
not a good
forever.
idea, sir.
This is
Shut up.
unbelievable.
The king can arrive at any moment. What if he heard you?
What then? We're sitting atop the biggest silver heap in the kingdom, and we're supposed to defend it with brooms?
You're right, Eldris. But where can we get the coins?
Francis up to Kai, refill boy.
We can always confiscate the
What did he
property of
say?
the king's enemies. Nicht wahr?
I
We
apologize,
are
sir.
more than familiar
Which
with
wine?
the yeomanly
Kai,
state
white.
of our
Are you
armories.
deaf?
And the king
White
is surely
wine.
aware of it as well. Maybe if he waived some of the taxes.
The king fears that this town will rise against him. He'll take the arming of the city's militia as a preparation for war.
So you suggest we just
Yes,
wait
sir.
with arms crossed for the Raubritter to wreak havoc all around?
Thank the Lord.
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm with his
So
army.
we're carrying
But
white
then the
wine now.
Dörfler
Alright.
will rise up.
I'm afraid I see no solution of the current situation.
I don't see their hands
Shall
being
wait
raised.
and see what His
to-
Majesty thinks about
Gotta keep
the
an eye
matter.
out for that too.
Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht.
I'd like to report to the honorable council on the cleanliness of the city and the
Waiter,
state of
get
the
me
public
white.
baths.
You mean baths or
No, I
brothels?
don't think so.
That's not a good idea, sir.
This is unbelievable.
So, the cleanliness of the city is not what it should be. The current baths in the city fall far short of covering
More
all the
wine,
citizens'
Master
needs.
Bailiff?
You're right.
Enough wine.
We do have the new baths in Hopbrink. And Adam's old
What
ones.
do you want?
But I hear the Hopbrink baths are more...
I need something from you. There is an item in my study that I confiscated from a female thief. She thought she could wriggle out of it by telling me who the item belongs to.
And what is it?
A silver goblet. She sneaked into Sir Ulrich's house and stole it. No one's noticed the theft yet. But if Ulrich finds out, he'll turn the city upside down to find the culprit. Go and get it. And don't you make a mess there, understand?
It's not my job, surely.
I can't. I'm supposed to serve the lords.
You're supposed to do what you're told. But suit yourself. I'll go and get it myself after the assembly.
Good luck.
If someone needs to wash, there's a river just a few steps from the city walls.
Certainly. And they can get leeches there for free as well. And while he's there, a man can shave and take a... you-know-what.
So what? Going to the baths is neither a civic duty nor a right.
Have you forgotten the Black Death?
I'd like some white.
A great many people died needlessly.
White wine.
Are you questioning God's plan?
That's the one that I have, right?
Had nothing to do with the
I need to
baths,
double check.
Unless the Lord wishes to punish the wickedness that's
Yes.
going on.
Okay.
Where
Makes sense.
clean is important. But we don't have money to spare.
Sir?
Arguing about...
I'm watching you, Adam. Don't you fucking drink from his cup. What do you mean about time? This ain't Uber Eats or whatever the fuck it's called.
I got word that Rutard has pulled off another deed.
That's nothing unusual. That old weasel will never accept that the city isn't run his way, at least until His Majesty honors us with his visit. And as we know, Gunslin absolutely hates him.
He can hate all he wants, as long as he does no damage.
I
Ulrich,
fancy some
what have you got to say about
Refill
it?
boy.
Me? Well, I'm not sure what you're...
I apologize, sir.
I'm speaking
Which
about the
one?
Rutard
Kai.
incident.
That's
You were
the
there,
one.
weren't you?
That.
Which one was that again?
Misunderstanding. We've sorted it out and everything's settled.
Fuck. Was it Monastery Red and Tokai White wine? Oh, brother. Yeah, red is
This
Monastery.
must be deceiving me.
Tokai is
Are you
white.
defending Rutard? Besides, if his men attacked yours, as I've heard, then we have a good reason to punish him.
What happened there? Leave nothing out?
Well, I don't like Nordhard, true, but in this case it really was nothing.
Everyone in the city gossiped about it. I heard there were several dead.
Did you? That's grossly exaggerated. I don't think Nordhard will cause any trouble. He is sensible
Red
enough
wine
not to
coming
draw
right up.
attention to himself while the king is here.
That's true. Because if we don't do something about him, the king himself will put an end to him, and soon.
Waiter,
I want a monastery
Shut the fuck up. Here's your wine.
If nothing happened, there's no point in dwelling on it. Let's move on.
Things have got out of order in the town. Some adventurers decided to take the law into their own hands and restore the tradition of duels.
Damn right.
It's not only barbaric, but also illegal.
Is
I
it?
could understand
I'd
it with
like some
mercenaries,
monastery wine.
students,
Refill
other
my
scum
cup,
of all
boy.
kinds, but city
Oh yeah?
councillors,
Piece of shit? Here you go, sir.
Sir? Are you blaming one of us?
Ah, and look who spoke first.
Vanish! First of all, it wasn't a duel. It was supposed to be an honorable combat. And I didn't even
Not gonna
take part in
repay.
it.
And that's the only reason you're
What did he
still here
say?
on the council and not in the
Everything in
pillory.
order? If you want to blame somebody,
But I think
you
you might
should
be able
point
to
the
help
finger
me.
at
Come
the
here.
youngster here who's...
Excuse me,
Oh my god, I hate this.
Never mind.
I suspect
What can I help you with, sir?
I left my gloves in the chapel. I took them off to pray, but then I rushed here and forgot to take them. I can't just get up and walk out now. But if you disappear for a little while...
Ask someone else.
I really shouldn't, sir.
A fine servant you are.
B.
Proven offences are punished by the bailiff. And that's that. There are more pressing matters to deal with.
more pressing than the open contempt
Waiter,
of the
get me
whole town
white.
garrison.
No.
The guards are apparently settling
Sir.
accounts their own way.
Sorry,
We'll
sir.
soon be the laughing
Orders
stock of
from
the
above.
whole town.
This is unbelievable.
You can rest
Otherwise I'll
assured
soon
the
give
whole
myself
town is
away.
already laughing at us.
What did he say?
All day long. So what if they have one more reason?
I'm not supposed to leave this area,
My
right? I'm supposed
words
to just keep serving them, not
The town
go.
council is squabbling
and run
constantly
errands for
with the
them.
Emperor Charles,
Surely.
and no one is left unscathed.
And you, a councillor, let people throw dirt on our work?
If I threw out everyone who complains over a beer, I'd soon be out of customers.
Ah, to hell with it. We'll never get anywhere like this. Why waste our time?
Since there's the eternal dispute over the cathedrals, the building of the church is dragging on, and in the meantime, they are calling diocesan pilgrimages to settlers, right under our noses. It's just a village with a monastery, and they are going to mock a royal mining city. Why can't we build faster? Hire more craftsmen, start with night shifts.
Haven't you noticed there's a war?
Hey,
going
waiter!
on?
Pour me
Are
some
the
Takai.
experts from far off supposed to work?
The guy is white. Alright.
Besides, I get the feeling there's something other than the welfare of the city behind your complaints.
Oh, you do? Do you?
Boy!
And what would that be?
It's my right.
For instance, that you
Calm your tits.
You, lad!
are there.
So what if I
Familiar
would?
to me.
Hold your horses, gentlemen. That space in the side nave is mine.
I really couldn't say.
The hell freezes over, my friend. Your
I have
place
a
is at least 2 steps behind mine.
Before,
The
too.
swordsmith dares to
Or with
insult
someone
me.
who looks a hell of a lot like
I think not.
That's just the
Excuse
wine
me.
talking,
You
sir.
wanted to buy yourself an altar in the cathedral, just like you bought yourself a seat in this council.
How dare you? I acquired my seat for the services our
Music.
guild provided and still provides to the crown.
Well, I hope you're not supplying equipment to the army. If that's all they have, they would be defeated by that bunch of ne'er-do-wells from the alehouse on Obrink.
Hey, boy!
Ne'er-do-wells?
Full cup of monastery
Those
wine.
wrestlers of theirs, of course.
This boy has a name.
People from the whole town go to watch them brawl.
Oh, this is news to me.
Because it has all been sorted out. Not long ago, the guards raided and threw them all out.
Ah, yes,
It's
I had
you?
forgotten.
I
What
see
do we
you've come
have to
up in the
discuss
world.
next?
From a bathhouse boy to a waiter, you'll go a long way.
I might make councillor one day.
You're a merry soul, lad. I like that.
How much longer? My social battery is running out. Alright, there we go. Cutscene time. Pause. Music. Okay. Well.
I'm telling you, something is being planned.
That's why we're here.
Oh, I doubt it. No one's gonna tackle Rootard.
We finally get to meet the man, the myth, the legend. What did he say? Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Surely he's going to recognize Henry. Markvart. Oh, this is gonna end up badly. You. Me? He's me. I'm you. And which one do you want? Pointing with that finger. Oh yeah, he noticed him.
You have nothing to fear. Not you.
Not me, huh? Alright.
Like this plan of falls!
At that time, at Raborsh. That's where the homies went, right? No, let us stay with Henry.
Come now, father. Put a little life into your dying. Seen more cheerful priests at funerals.
I'd rather be at one than here. I hoped I'd never see this fortress again in my life.
Unpleasant memories?
You have no idea. I didn't part ways with my father on entirely good terms. 20 years ago.
And now you're 2 decades older and wiser. At your Ujit's parish, you spread the word of God to your flock. And you saved my neck and Henry's too. I'd say your father should be proud of you.
None of that matters a damn to him.
Who knows? Maybe that 20 years has changed a thing or two.
You know what? Let's drop the subject.
I do like Godwin. He's a good character, but come on, man. What's this character switching that's going on? Do you know any of the guests?
Do you know any of the guests here?
Most of them I'm seeing for the first time in my life. It's a pretty varied company. We've had bandits, nobles, burghers, a priest, and even a rabbi coming together here. It's like the start of some joke.
Wait a moment. Rabbi, you say? The Kuttenberg rabbi?
Yeah. He came with a retinue. But for now, they're keeping mostly to themselves. Maybe you should go and welcome some of them. After all, this used to be your home. And you're a spiritual man too, so you should have something in common.
I wouldn't be too sure. But I suppose I can try.
Who's that Frenchman?
Who's that French fellow you brought here from Malashov?
The great Baron Brabant.
Brabant, yeah.
Been everywhere.
Brabant.
Knows everything and has the keys to half the kingdom. He's got more fairy tales than my old nanny.
Can he be trusted?
He's a blabbermouth, but a harmless one. Besides, he defended Kuttenberg, and you know how that went. If he were on Sigismund's side, he'd hardly have been locked up with me.
Still, nothing to stop him from double-crossing us. What's it like to be free?
How does it feel to breathe free air again?
What can I say? You can never truly appreciate freedom until someone locks you up for a while.
Or until you become a priest.
No fear of that in my case. I intend to enjoy life to the full. Wine, women, and song.
What you gonna do now, son?
What do you plan to do now you're a free man again?
What do you think? Get drunk, woo one of the local wenches, and wake up in the morning with no hose and a head like a church bell.
Have you perchance forgotten we're supposed to be deciding the future of the kingdom here?
I'll leave that to the older and wiser. And duller.
Dear me. I'd rather creep off into some corner with a full wineskin.
Same.
But I suppose I'll have to introduce myself to the rest of the guests, eh?
Indeed you should. After all, you are one of the lords of Rabosh.
Oh, don't start with that. I'd like to steer clear of the old man as long as I can.
In that case, you should sound out Radzig and Hanush and find out what they're actually planning.
Radzig and Hanush, that's right. Meet Brabant. Get to know the rabbi and his escort. John of Liechtenstein. Isn't the guy who they're trying to come after? Samuel. There's the rabbi. Greetings.
Such rare guests. One wouldn't expect to find among Christians representatives of your community. I'm Godwin. My greetings to you.
Peace be with you. Neither would one expect a priest here. And yet...
How do you know I'm a priest?
It's not difficult to tell. After all, we have much in common. And we are both a little on unfamiliar ground here. I'm Yehuda, leader of the rabbinical court in the sacred community of Kuttenberg. And this is Samuel, my aide.
Who would rather not be here at all. Why did we have to come here, Sadie? Can you not see everyone is staring at us?
Because we all need to help each other in this time of need. And why would they not stare when you are frowning so?
Help each other, huh? I don't know which one to pick. Are you trying to negotiate better terms? That seems a bit too direct. Looking for friends, maybe?
Are you looking for friends among us?
Let us say rather that we have chosen a side. The situation in the town and the kingdom is unsustainable. The whole land is on the brink of destruction. You have men and weapons. We have the means to sustain them.
Why are you telling this to a Koimer? You wanted to deliver what we brought to the Margrave and quickly leave.
Everything in good time, Samuel. We have just arrived, after all.
Did you come to lend money to the lords?
Not to lend, but to give. Help given to the needy is repaid only by God.
You don't even know if you can trust them. With that money, we could have paid mercenaries ourselves.
You remind me of my young friend Henry. He's a bit of a hothead too.
Henry? That messenger of Radzig Copula?
You know each other. You're both around the same age.
That would be him. But we did not get off to a very good start.
To err is human.
Henry's done a few things I'd like to give him a slap or two for. But like they say, to err is human. For a young stripling, he's been through plenty. It's not so long since his parents were killed in Skalitz. He was supposed to become a blacksmith, and instead, he's roaming the world, risking his neck at every turn.
Wait, a blacksmith, you say? From Skalitz?
Aye, that's right. Did you know anyone there?
I knew of someone.
Oh
a
no.
Blacksmith by the name of Martin.
No way.
My daughter knew him most, and that is why Samuel is in this world.
Wait a
For
minute.
our numerous sins.
Maybe he was my father, but he certainly didn't act like one. Ma raised me on her own.
And that was all for the best.
Why? He should have taken care of me, but instead he fathered another bastard.
Don't make hasty judgments. As far as I know, Martin didn't have any other children. At least, none of his own. He took in Henry, and raised him as his own, on the orders of the Lord of Skalitz, Sir Radzik Kobila, Henry's real father.
I don't care if he took care of 20 other mamsas.
That boy's blood father denied him, just like yours did to you.
A person can't choose their parents.
True.
And Henry only found out about it recently.
True.
Enough. I'd rather have a drink. Will you have one too, Zayde?
For that, there will be more suitable times.
Damn. Samuel is our brother from another mother, yo. And we're playing as Godwin, therefore. Cheers.
Good health.
L'chaim.
Alright. We're still on the King's Gambit.
Sorry.
What?
God grant you health, sir.
Where's Hanush? Noble, alehouse maid. Margrave Jobst of Luxembourg. Excuse me.
But understand that my absence from the city council would have serious consequences.
So many ghosts in this game.
I appreciate you coming here all the more.
I'll have to justify myself before the council and come up with some reasonable explanation.
We'll think of something. Maybe you can say you were investigating a conspiracy against the crown.
I was thinking something like that as well. And in truth, I wanted to discuss this.
Do you feel better now?
I've come into possession of evidence against Anna of Volkstein.
Of course. Half the city can't stand this. I try to go just once every 3 days.
I'm looking for people to talk to. Oh, here we go. A French dude. Enchanté, monsieur.
Good health to you, sir. I'm Godwin. A friend of that lad you arrived with, Henry. We don't know each other.
Baron Vauquelin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arrets.
Vauquelin.
The last of my line. I am a warrior, a traveler, a strategist, and also, à ma manière, a poet.
My word. Isn't that exhausting?
Mais non! And I'm glad to meet a new friend.
Bah oui, c'est normal, mon ami. Not looking for friends. Yeah, enchanté.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Baron. I knew right away we'd hit it off.
How did you end up in Malishov?
How did you end up imprisoned in Malishov?
Music?
Ah, c'est une histoire compliquée. It was after I heroically led the defense of Gothenburg, and only lost it narrowly by an unfortunate turn of events.
That needs some explanation. What unfortunate turn of events?
Oh, misère.
Misère.
It is clear you have never been to war.
Oh, but I have.
You're quite mistaken, Monsieur Baron. I have.
Ah, Je suis désolé.
Ah,
This
Seria.
Bohemia is a strange land. I have seen farmhands, children, and even
There are no
women
children
fighting.
in this game.
But the clergy? Sainte Mère, do tell me about it. No doubt you fought on the side of truth and honor.
But of course, bien sûr, mon ami. I fought on the field of Kosovo.
My last big battle was in Kosovo.
I've heard of this battle. Many great men fell there.
Aye. And it was there I decided it was nothing for me. So I settled down in the presbytery in Ujits.
Then, what are you doing here at a meeting of opponents of the crown?
The Lord moves in mysterious ways.
Well said. You said you were a poet?
You say you're a poet? How about a verse or two to amuse us?
Jamais. Is
Never.
poetry nothing but a fuss to you? Is a poet a gesture for amusement? I think not. To recite, I require the proper mood. And besides, few here would understand me.
Ha! He's right. Poetry is best when it's called for the proper occasion. Where have you been?
Where have you been on your travels? Have you seen the ocean?
But of course! I was born by the sea. If you are interested in my greatest journeys, then I have traveled with a merchant caravan all the way to the Ottoman Empire. And if you are interested in my greatest deed, then that was perhaps saving the life of the King of France.
And you wouldn't by any chance know the Pope, personally?
Which one do you mean? I spoke briefly with Boniface IX when I was sojourning in Rome. A pleasant fellow.
Boniface. How come we haven't heard of you?
How come almost nobody here knows you?
I am operating, as they say. Incognito. My great benefit is my strong connection with the French court. There, everyone knows my name. Here in Bohemia, I'm still building my reputation, slowly, but surely.
The French court, huh? I wonder which king they support. Jobst.
Dear friends and allies, in these troublesome times, you all know why we're here. The question remains, what to do next? Sigismund is facing troubles in Hungary, and here too, he is up against resistance. He's a capable strategist, but a poor diplomat. Mark my words. If we wait him out until winter, he will leave of his own accord.
By winter, he'll have torched all our fortresses and carried off everything that we possess. Are we seriously gonna wait and cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame? A few well-planned raids and we could have him in our fists!
At what price? Have you got men to spare? Has any of you got men and money to spare?
We don't have men out there.
Yes, we do.
We do not.
Jobst is right. That whole sun won't fall easily.
Only we can't wait.
Are we to get ourselves killed?
Or end with nothing?
Do you have news? Just go and sit down.
Now.
Friends, we'll get nowhere like this. Let's adjourn ourselves and try to think it through.
Well, that went just as expected.
Cheers.
Good health.
And to yours. Could it have gone any other way when there's so many of us here?
I would have expected a bit more sense from Jobst, of all people. He made an amateur's mistake. But it's hard to be angry with him when he's trying to ingratiate himself with everyone. By the way, I'm John of Liechtenstein. And you must be Godwin, the son of...
That's not a thing I've ever boasted of. How do you know that?
I have my sources. From what I've heard about you, I'd judge you could be quite useful to me at today's gathering.
How so?
Is that so?
Indeed. And that's why I'd like to ask something of you.
What is it about? Spill the beans.
It depends what it's all about.
A little delicate diplomacy. I expect we can agree that Jobst's plan has certain shortcomings.
That's a weak word.
And the way it stands at the moment, he'll never get the support of the council. But I have an idea how to change that.
Well, I'm curious how you hope to shut Zizka up and satisfy the ones who want peace.
We'll sit and wait quietly until Sigismund withdraws of his own volition, as Jobst proposes, but we'll be waiting in the military camp of our huge new army.
Huge new army. So this guy John agrees with Jobst's proposal to wait until the winter, assuming that Sigismund is going to back off, which is highly doubtful. If he backs off, there's no guarantee that he won't return post-winter. With a huge new army, Sigismund could be provoked. We might have the upper advantage there, I don't know.
If Sigismund decides to mount an attack on the camp, it'd be a massacre.
Ah, but it won't. Sigismund's army is demoralized and weakened. And besides, he's running out of resources. He's able to tackle fortresses that aren't able to defend themselves, but he won't engage an equal force on the battlefield.
And he can't retreat either. That would be a disgrace.
And that's exactly why we'll wait until he's called back to Hungary by events there. For the plan to work, we need allies, their money and their determination. We've already set the ground for it. We just need negotiators who will push the right people in the right direction.
Are you saying you set everything in motion even before Jobst?
More like in parallel, but without his knowledge. If we find support and make it look like the whole thing was his idea, we'll all win.
And you're fine with that? Him taking credit? Why?
Why are you doing all this anyway?
Because I want to put a stop to the senseless deaths.
That's one reason.
Also because I'm happier with Wenceslas on the Bohemian throne.
That's another reason. But there's more, isn't there?
You've got an interesting way of approaching things.
You're certainly not the first to tell me that. I take it as a compliment.
I'll help you. What exactly should I do?
I'll give you 3 names. Botchek of Kunstadt, Hamann Alder, and Anna of Waldstein. If you can get those 3 on our side, we've won the day. Meanwhile, I'll take care of Jobst.
Why me?
Why me, of all people?
Because you've got a head on your shoulders. You know how to talk,
Music.
And you're not just out for your own good. You and your friend Henry are similar in that respect. That's why I know I can count on you both. There aren't many like you two left.
Tell me more about these lords.
Tell me a bit more about those people, so I know who I'm dealing with.
Certainly. Who do you want to start with?
Botchek of Kunststadt. I know the name, but I can't quite place him.
That's just the thing. He's got massive estates, great influence, but he holds back. He doesn't play the big game, because he doesn't like to take risks. He always goes for the sure thing. But once he's made his mind up, not even a pair of oxen will hold him back.
He doesn't like to take risks, alright? But once he puts his mind towards something, he goes for it.
Alder the Alderman. Wasn't he a Kuttenberg councillor?
He still is. The only one who retained his position after the city was taken. Only he's here, instead of cozying up with Sigismund in Kuttenberg. So his days in the council are numbered. But he'll continue to have a strong influence on the guilds and the rich burghers. And that's why we need him.
Unless he gets replaced before that can happen.
Anna of Waldstein. The widow of that rich mine owner. What was his name?
Wenzel Bartosz. And I'm not surprised you forgot.
I was quite surprised to see her here. Assemblies like this are more of a
male affair? So far, Godwin, so far. Anna is holding back and behaving like an exemplary young widow. But don't trust appearances. She's got claws, she knows how to do her sums, and she certainly has no love lost for Sigismund.
And what use can she be to us? Apart from her late husband's money, of course.
She's as sharp as they come when it comes to trade. And she knows a thing or two about diplomacy. There are wicked tongues that claim Bartosz acquired most of his wealth thanks to her. And that it was thanks to her that he died, too.
Interesting.
What if it doesn't work?
I refuse to even consider that outcome. Because it would mean slow, but certain defeat for all of us.
I'll get on it then. Wish me luck.
I wish us both luck. Before the day is over, the die will be cast.
Success to our plans.
Get support from... Let's start with... Anna. Oh.
God be with you, noble lady. There's something I'd like to ask of you.
God be with you. What would that be?
Your diplomatic support.
Direct.
And your money.
No beating around the bush, eh? I like that. But what do you want my money for?
Margrave Yob's plan has some gaps, milady. We need to gather enough resources to...
To muster an army that Margrave can't afford on his own?
Christ. Be praised. You're astute.
I should say so. All sorts of people have their eyes on my money, and divining their intentions is a necessity. Although, between the two of us, it isn't hard to figure out what Liechtenstein is after.
And how do you know about Liechtenstein?
How do you know Liechtenstein is behind it?
I know most of the people here very well. Many of them certainly have doubts about the Margrave's plans. But they wouldn't dream of stating them aloud. While it seems that Lord Liechtenstein, on the contrary, sees his opportunity.
I'd say you have a better nose for people than most of this crowd.
Not only for people, but also for good food and wine. And beneficial deals.
Then you've come to the right place.
Then you're in the right place. This occasion provides all of those things.
The wine here is average. The cooks lack imagination. And I have yet to hear any interesting offers. So, to the point. What is it that Liechtenstein wants from me?
Nothing more than support and resources for an army to parley more effectively with Sigismund.
Nothing more? I'd say that's plenty. And why ask me for help? Why should I, of all people, take the risk?
Your money and your wisdom.
It's not only your money we're interested in. You're well able to negotiate and trade. And if you were to take part in our plan...
Then I'd be helpful to you on two fronts. If you want me to support you, you must give me a good reason. Perhaps a favor in return.
Do you have something in particular in mind?
Well, one of the guests here has something that shouldn't get into the wrong hands.
Who's that?
Harmon Alder. Now, if you were to switch these papers for the ones he brought with him, I would support your proposal.
Quid pro quo, is it?
I'm supposed to rob an ally.
Harmon Alder was given the documents to deliver to the council. He hasn't yet had a chance to look at them, so he won't even notice the difference.
Have you fallen out with the town councillor?
No. Alder is innocent in the matter. My relatives from the House of Bartosz are behind it all. They're disappointed that I dared outlive my husband, and the fact that I'm handling his estates makes their hair stand on end.
Mm-hmm. She's not gonna say what the documents entail, but might as well ask.
And these papers I'm supposed to switch, what do they concern?
My relatives somehow dug up some trade contracts between myself and certain undesirable parties.
You were dealing with the enemy.
They were not the enemy at the time. My conscience is clear, but I'll rest easier when those papers are in my hands.
Mm-hmm. But the fake papers.
And the papers I'm supposed to plant on Alder?
Just insignificant documents. If the incriminating ones disappeared without a trace, it would arouse suspicion.
All right, I'll help you. Or at least I'll give it a try.
Alder will surely have the papers in his saddlebags, which he left in the shed on the outer courtyard.
In the
Bring them
shed.
to me, and put these there instead. But watch yourself. Odoran's groom has eyes everywhere.
Let's do that one first then. Where the hell am I? I'll be back.
God be with you.
Take a look at that. A
Hey.
nightingale surrounded by hawks.
Job's the nightingale. He looks more like a wet hen to me.
It's quite unusual to see him cornered like this.
I'll bet my last groschen he's setting the stage for his final performance. I've had a few nightingales, and they all screeched like the devil.
Be careful with those groschen, my friend.
What is this about?
Oh, nothing. An old grievance.
A little misunderstanding involving a big pile of counterfeit groschen.
How big a pile?
Big enough for that bastard Istvan to raise a small army. He caused us a shitload
Yep,
of trouble.
in case he won.
I heard about that Hungarian puss-sack. But he was dangerously clever, and as slippery as a bag of eels.
Even though Jobst is right, I'm in favor of decisive action. We can no longer afford to wait.
As if I didn't have enough on my plate already. Like my ward, who I can't leave unattended for a few days without him damn near getting executed.
Oh, go easy on him. It wasn't his fault. And you said you forgive him.
But for the last time, those shenanigans of his have got to stop.
Ah, young Lord Capon is an adult now.
But he doesn't act like it, damn it.
So marry him off.
What?
Find him a wife. That'll straighten him out in no time.
Well, now that you mention it...
He'll sire a few brats, and he'll be as tame as a lamb. And happy.
An interesting idea, don't you think, Hanush? Maybe he really needs a firm woman's hand.
Don't you start too. Am I supposed to find him a bride? On top of everything?
No burger's daughter, but them merchants would bleed you dry before you could say dowry.
Let's see what they can say. Anything to talk about with them?
May I have a word with you, sir?
You? Anytime. With you, at least, there's some sensible conversation. Unlike this pack of conceited upstarts.
As long as I'm sober, that is. What have you got against the Burgesia?
Have you got something against the Kuttenberg nobles?
Their forefathers lived up to their ears in dung. But thanks to the royal mines, they were born with silver spoons up their asses. And they think that can turn their blood blue.
But surely they're not all like that. And they are our allies.
Allies or not, someone ought to show them their place.
Damn. Lord Capon is free now.
Young Lord Capon is finally free again. Let's hope he'll take better care of himself now.
He got a harsh lesson. But at least he might remember to lay off that tomfoolery of his for a while. But if not, war will make a man of him soon enough.
Do you think there's really going to be a war? I mean a proper one, not just sitting around and talking about it.
I sincerely hope so. Whoever sits around risks nothing. It's time to get off our asses and take action.
Pushing for war, are we? What do you think of Jobst?
What do you think about Jobst?
Are you testing me? Jobst called this assembly and he wants things to turn out well. We have to trust him.
To turn out well for whose benefit, though? Some are up to their elbows in silver and blood, so others can live in freedom.
Better make sure you're among the latter, then. And in the meanwhile, help the former to keep their losses to a minimum.
What up, Radzik?
Godwin, you wouldn't be avoiding me. We didn't have much time for conversation on the way here. Let's rectify that.
With pleasure, sir. As it happens, there's something I'd like to ask you.
What are your hopes for tonight's meeting?
What are you expecting from today's gathering, my lord?
Well, I have no great expectations. But, all going well, we may be able to establish some joint steps towards the future. As long as we proceed without prior agreement and mutual support, we will be very unlikely to achieve any progress.
Henry's got a talent for trouble, doesn't he?
I couldn't help but notice your son has a bit of a talent for getting into trouble.
To put it mildly, but not to do him an injustice, knowing young Lord Capon, he undoubtedly contributed to that more than a little. Although, if they didn't pull each other out of trouble, God knows where they'd be now.
Wise words. Still, Henry's come a long way on a thorny path. I trust you're rightfully proud of him.
You know, I am. And Martin would also be glad, even though Henry chose a different path than he.
May God grant him eternal
Amen.
rest.
Why didn't... Oh yeah, Divish of Talmberg. What's Divish up to?
Where did you leave Sir Divish? Surely he's not too old to miss out on such an event.
Haven't you heard? Lady Stephanie is with child.
Oh, really?
No one even imagined Divish would produce an heir at his age.
As they say, doesn't matter who kneaded the dough, as long as there's a pie in the oven.
Godwin.
Well, it could be a miracle. Praise the Lord!
God bless. How's it going?
Let's see.
You don't often see a man smelling this nice.
Good day to you.
Good day.
What the... There was a guard standing here. He disappeared. Oh, he moved? That was fast. Stable master. Right, we need to replace some papers, huh? Who do we have here? Am I supposed to go in there?
What brings you here?
I can't talk to him. Oh, great.
And with you?
We need to cause a distraction or something. Dies? What can we do about this stable master?
What are you gawking at?
No one to talk to. Oh, now we can talk to him.
Greetings. What do you need?
Get your ass out of here.
I just need to get something from the shed. You know what? Take this here. And you saw nothing, all right?
And what's there to see?
None of your
Not
business.
a sausage.
Oh, he was being sarcastic. Alright. Now. Done.
He looks more like a wet hen to me.
I heard it's quite unusual to see him cornered.
The dirty deed has been done.
I've got those papers from all.
Not so loud.
Quiet!
Yeah.
You don't have to announce it to everyone.
Lady, with all the clamor going on here, I can hardly hear my own thoughts.
Same.
You're more capable than I expected. Thanks for the help.
You're welcome. And now you're part of the bargain.
As agreed. I will support Liechtenstein's proposal with both words and money.
Thank you.
And wisdom.
God will...
Yes, quite. But let's drink to our bargain, Godwin.
How could I refuse a toast with such a fine lady? To your health, Lady Anna.
And to the success of our efforts.
2 more to go. Aman, Alder, and Butchik.
Bloody soul bones, for fuck's sake. He's nothing but...
Not even Butchik?
Not even Butchik. He's a great lord.
That's hard to believe.
Martin likes to exaggerate. He was talking about sorry nags even when they belonged to...
Now.
I'd like to check your horses out and see if they're as good as you say.
Ha! Even better. But you won't believe it until you see for yourself.
And you might not believe your eyes when you do see them. Well, we have a new guest.
I wanted to...
You wanted to apologize for crashing into my home without a by your leave. Or to arrest my guests some more?
I want to have a word with Alder.
Well, I'm having a word with you.
Calm down.
I apologize, Father.
For interrupting our conversation? Or just for being you?
For not kicking your ass.
Unfortunately. Speak up then. What are you doing here?
We'll talk later and in private. Right now we have more important things to attend to.
Don't try my patience.
Why so strict, Martin?
20 years ago, he was nothing but a cheeky brat, only interested in wenches and booze.
Was?
I got him a place at the Archbishopric to have some sense beaten into his head. Only it wasn't long before they kicked him out.
Oh,
and
come
then
on.
I find out he's settled in some backwater parish in Sassau. But he took his boozing and whoring along with him, lost everything, and then came creeping home again. Huh?
Try saying it again a little louder. They might not have heard you in the outer courtyard.
You have the impertinence to show me your face after the way you disgraced our whole family?
Come on.
You're exaggerating, like you've always done.
Me? Exaggerating? You're the one who turned my home into a house of ill repute. Your whores wandering around as if they owned the place.
Oh, actually, anything fun was strictly banned under your roof. But maybe you ought to try it yourself sometime. Then maybe you wouldn't be such a bitter old grouch.
You're dishonoring your host.
I can't dishonor someone who has no honor. If you had any, you'd be...
That's enough!
Christopher.
You won't get away with those insults. I challenge you to a duel.
I'm not happy about it, but I accept. This isn't how I imagined my first meeting with my brother.
Alright, brother. Let's see what you got.
Make room for us. We'll just settle a very private matter. It's an honorable duel, man against man. Stay back.
Swing with your whole arm, not just your wrist.
No chance. Did they teach you that in the seminary?
Cover your right side. You've got a gap there I could drive a cart through.
I will do. My God. Where did you learn to wield a sword
Kosovo.
like that? Father always said you were a good-for-nothing boozer. But you could teach sword fighting in a school.
I was in a war. Right after they kicked me out of the archbishopric. And you ought to know yourself. Not all the faults that Father sees are real.
Well, I apologize for going off like that. I had to, so that...
So Father would be satisfied. I know. Only he'll never be satisfied. The sooner you realize that, the better.
I thought he was the way he was because his first son let him down. And he hoped at least his second would become something.
Well, well, well.
Not at all. I remember him the same since I was a nipper. When I was 6 years old, I fell off a horse and broke my leg. He wouldn't talk to me for a week because I'd let him down.
The first time he took me hunting, he let me starve for 3 days until I was able to shoot my first hare.
Only 3 days? He got soft.
I always wondered who you were. There was never much talk about you at home.
Look, I really did fuck up everything I could. I brawled and boozed until they threw me out of my own parish. But now, I have a chance to put things to rights a little.
And that's why you want to talk to Alder.
Why shouldn't we tell him? He seems like a reasonable brother. The outcome of the war depends on it.
Aye. The outcome of this war depends on it.
That sounds very important, considering you and Alder are both pretty small players. After your encounter with Father, it won't be easy to get to Alder. Actually, I don't think you should even attempt it. Unless you want to anger Father even more.
What else can I do, though?
I'll talk to him myself. He'll hear me out for sure. But you'll have to trust me. And tell me what it's all about.
Oh, man. We don't know him much. He seems reasonable based on this conversation and our mutual experience with our strict father. And that's putting it mildly. But I'm not sure where his allegiances lie.
Do I have any choice?
If it's really that important, you don't.
All right, then. You've heard Yob's plan, right? It's a nice idea, but we can't wait around without an army to back us up.
Only no one's going to pay for one, because that would be an outright admission of rebelling against Sigismund.
Alder's got some clout with the councillors and burghers who are loyal to Sigismund. If he agrees, they'll follow.
I expect Alder's not the only one you're after.
You got that right.
Leave Alder to me. The plan sounds sensible, and he's no fool.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can drag me to a tavern sometime. Pa doesn't need to know about it.
You're starting to sound like a brother.
Now we're talking. Looks like we already got support from Alder. Alright. Good man. Next. Butt check. Let's see if he's down here somewhere.
Well, that's not bad at all.
Madeleine.
See a man smelling this nice.
That's the way we're trying to forge an alliance against our common enemy.
They're trying to do one thing and one thing only. Line their pockets.
They remember well how the burghers in Moravia fared in the last war.
They were on the wrong side.
It's you.
Wasn't it the lords of Kunstadt who got the most out of it?
You said it yourself. It was war back then. Now we're allies.
Allies? Aren't you more concerned about keeping the spoils of war, Sobotchek?
Right. I beg your pardon.
Another war wouldn't suit you so well. How so?
Because of the likes of you and Henrik the Dry Devil.
Now you can't stand the sight of us. But we were good enough to do the dirty work for you.
Didn't you get paid?
So what bothered you so
The rest of it isn't my problem.
I didn't come...
Sir Bochek, I need to speak with you for a moment.
A man hardly puts his cup to his lips and someone comes along to put a flea in his ear. Yobs comes up with a plan as full of holes as a beggar's shoes, and now you're all jostling to win me over for him.
On the contrary, I've come here with an idea how to improve it.
Does that improvement include a few thousand men at arms? If not, you can go to the devil with it.
A few thousand men at arms as a convincing argument. And 100 horsemen on top. Only in order to get them, we need coin.
You've got my attention, but not my money yet.
You're not the only person who's willing to provide money.
Don't worry, it's not just your money I want to draw on. Believe it or not, we've gained other patrons for our cause too.
Really? Name at least one of those lunatics, then.
Anna of Volstein, for instance.
Truly? Well, let's see about it, then.
I wouldn't mention the word lunatic.
All right, let's discuss it, candidly. I have a lot of property, lots of subjects to look after, and along with that, the Lord blessed me with a large family. I can't risk it all in a conflict with Sigismund.
So you need guarantees that you won't be left standing in the cold if you openly oppose Sigismund?
My guarantee is called Yitka. She's my niece. If I succeeded in marrying her off to another strong house, I'll have the certainty that I won't be left alone.
Maybe it's enough to find a suitable groom among the allies.
Perhaps someone of suitable standing who Yitka would also gladly accept. I don't want her to be unhappy.
What about me? No way. Capon? I think Hanush would like that.
How about young Lord Capon?
He's a youngster still.
I don't know. I mean, is this really up to us to decide? Would you prefer to marry an old man?
What's wrong with him? He's young, he's handsome, women are fighting over him. Yitka will like him, and he'll give her a whole bunch of children.
And to half the wenches in his domain too, eh? On the other hand, The lords of Lipa have a good reputation, and Hanush can always be relied on, despite his temper. Maybe it's not such a bad idea.
I'll convey your offer to Lord Capon. If he agrees, we can celebrate our alliance.
I don't care what the young lord thinks. Hanush is the one to decide. If he agrees, I'll be happy to support your plan.
Pushing a friend to tie the knot to save the kingdom. Things have come to a pretty pass.
The kingdom will not forget his sacrifice. Now stop dilly-dallying and go and tell Hanush.
To work.
I'll go tell Capon first. He deserves to know.
I've got some good news and some bad news for you.
The bad news is there's hardly any females in this whole damned place. There's some old bat standing there with 2 young girls, but she watches over them like a mother hen. So at least tell me the good news.
You're getting married.
You're going to get married.
Good one. Is she at least pretty?
I don't know. I've never seen her.
You're really a barrel of laughs, Godwin. Wait till Hanush hears this. Now, enough nonsense. Let's have a drink to your health and my freedom.
While it lasts. Is there a reason
to your health
for Godwin not to drink here? It seems fine after all those drinks. Not drunk at all. So he took it as a joke. Oh no. See what Hanush thinks.
Sir Hanush, I bring happy tidings.
You do? Let's hear it then.
I've gained us a powerful ally.
And who is it? I hope it's not one of those Kuttenberg stuffed guts.
On the contrary, it's Bocek, the Elder of Kunstadt and Podjebrad.
Kunstadt? By Christ, he's the last one I'd have expected to
About
step up.
that.
How the hell did you do it?
Here's the kicker.
Well, there's one little catch. I had to promise him... I don't even know how to begin.
Out with it.
Lord Kunstadt has a niece, so... I arranged a betrothal for young Lord Capon, with your blessing if you agree.
Hans Capon is to marry Yitka of Kunstadt. Godwin, you conniving old bastard!
Oh, fuck.
I don't believe it. So, young Hans is to marry Kunstadt's
You wanted to marry him off anyway.
niece. If you're serious, I'll make sure that you get the Rattay parish.
Or you could make me the abbot of Sassa. Or what about a bishopric?
Forget it. Soon I'll be paying for a wedding. Not a word to Hans.
Oh.
I want to tell him myself.
Oh.
But let's drink to it, shall we?
Why is there an option not to drink here? It doesn't seem to have any effect. Cheers!
Cheers!
Cheers to you! And to your parlaying skills!
Yeah, Hans is not gonna like that. Alright. Who is this? Conrad. Downstairs.
And that's exactly why we mustn't push.
Sir Bocek, your niece Yitka can start preparing for her wedding.
So Hanush agreed, without reservations.
Indeed.
Then I will fulfill my end of the bargain without reservation.
Thank you, Lord of Kunstadt.
Enough formality. We'll have a drink. What do you say?
Cheers to the beautiful Lady Yitka and the unhappy Lord Capon.
Here's to a good bargain.
Talk to Liechtenstein about the arranged agreements.
Are your pockets?
I'm still hoping it works out and we walk out of here with a clear plan. But maybe...
Gentlemen, I think we can raise our goblets to the successful conclusion of the negotiations.
Is this supposed to be your secret weapon?
Like I said, miracles happen where you least expect them. Tell me, Godwin of the House of Odorin, what news do you bring us?
I bring nothing from the House of Odorin. But the widow of Waldstein and Sir Bocek of Kunstadt will support our cause.
Both of them? Good heavens, what did you promise them?
This is going to be a long story, and I could use a drink. So if you'll excuse me, my lords?
Cutscene time. Pausing music.
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed. And I have also changed my plans. We shall still wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord. But we will wait with an army at our backs.
And how are we to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
King Wenceslas is, by the will of God, the Balbatim of all his subjects. Not only the Christians, our community, and not only ours, will give you coin.
The Kuttenberg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslaus, and we stand with Lord Ruthard.
And if that's not enough, the houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite and march side by side.
My niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
Oh no. It's okay, Hans. It's okay, man. It's for the greater good.
Lords Kunstadt, Hanush, Radzig, and I will set out immediately. God willing, we will be back within 3 weeks, along with an army.
Now those are words worthy of a nobleman.
My friend, I still believe that words are more powerful than swords. And our words will ring in 1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas.
Let's fucking go. Hans, you better not fucking escape, man, and cause more trouble. He's up to something. He's gonna do something. You can already tell. Meanwhile, at Kuttenberg City Hall... Come on, give us a good cutscene with Sigismund here. What?
After we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately. And then I find out things are even more disordered than before.
Your Majesty, we are sorry. We will put it to rights.
You've already said that. I want to hear real solutions.
We will put more guards on the roads and toughen penalties. We can have a few captured bandits executed as an example to others.
We do not care about bandits. We care about rebellious nobles and burghers. What will you do with them? How will you solve the chaos in the town administration, the rebellious miners, and the dismal yields? And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king is smoldering here in the city?
What do you mean, sire?
I hear the resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter, from right under your noses. Why haven't you done anything?
We don't know who is behind this. Without evidence, we cannot punish them.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you to do the same. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere, point them to the Jewish quarter, and give them free rein to do anything. The city's Jewish community was and still is on Wencesla's side. They need a warning.
We do not even have enough men to...
Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course, sire. I'll assign them to Eric. He'll take care of it.
So you see, all you have to do is make sure the city rebel get their share. You could at least manage that, couldn't you? And if the thought should cross your minds that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish moneylenders this way, forget about it. Your debts will remain, up to the last groschen. Only now you owe us directly. And while we are on the subject of money, has the yield from the mines finally matched last year's?
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult. And to make matters worse, the miners started rebelling.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them proper wages.
Your Majesty, we can't do that.
Silence! How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector? You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants! Chicken shits! Not any better than the scum hiding in the forest.
That is you.
I apologize, sire. I'll do everything in my power to...
All I hear from you over and over again are excuses and prevarication. And results? None. I therefore place the city council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect. He will make sure you finally do your duty.
But, sire, that would be a violation of the privileges granted to us as a free mining town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privileges, not hide behind them. During my brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps tolerated. But that is over now. You were given a few simple tasks. But instead of working on them, you idled in the baths and lined your pockets. And let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But unlike my brother, I am capable of creating order. And I assure you, I do not distinguish between those who stand in my way. Be they beggars, noblemen, or city councillors. You have 2 weeks to restore order in the city and increase mining output. I want clear results, and you answer only to me and Sir Marquardt von Aulitz now. No one else. The council is dismissed. You, don't go anywhere, boy.
Oh shit.
Be so kind and remain here. Our throat has become rather dry. And we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes, sire. As you wish, sire.
Between the two of us, Marquardt.
Serve King Sigismund.
Was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak candidly. We have had enough of false flattery.
Sire, you were harsh, but rightfully so. These councillors, they need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for far too long. And the same is true of the Jews.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Boy, can't you see the king's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks had a good year. We have concerns, friend.
Red.
The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries. They cannot be relied upon. And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago. Thank you. It is a good year. If our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of Wenceslas' reign brought to us. With a single word, he would have put the nobility in their place, and the country would flourish. God grant him eternal glory.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing on every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass, and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace at least among themselves. Jobs does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides when it suits him.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities, and get a couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of war seriously. And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
You will follow in his footsteps, sire, as soon as you get the chance.
But the wine is good here. To your health, Marquardt.
All right.
And to your health too, boy. May your children grow in a land ruled by a good king. You did a good job, waiter. You can be proud of yourself.
To your health, your majesty.
Can I get the fuck out of here now?
First, we need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers.
We're working on it. While the consul was meeting, Otto von Berghoff and his men set out for Rabosch.
Ooh.
Odorin won't give you any more trouble.
He and Ruthard are in it together. Once we get Odorin, we can handle Ruthard easily. Rabosch will be yours. After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king, red wine, boy.
No, we shall have white. We have had enough of red.
White it is. Quickly! If Rabosch falls, others will follow.
I think von Berghoff's little contraption will find its use again.
In the same cup?
We could use it to raise this town hall too. And I have some suggestions for other candidates.
Not so fast, my friend. It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
But to bring it here to the square and point it at the city hall? Those sycophants would only benefit from a warning like that.
It's a splendid idea, but it won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see. Soon we will drink to the conquest of another fortress.
You are right. So then, to victory. And you, boy, will you drink with us? So that you shall have something to tell your children and grandchildren.
Sure.
To To victory, sire.
To today's, and those of the future.
Later that evening at Rabor's fortress. The story is moving along nicely finally. Oh shit, the feast. Dr. Liechtenstein celebrate with the guests.
Your name is unpronounceable.
Busty maiden. Godwin is already wasted.
Sweating at the nearly drops his soul.
Excuse-moi.
Hallelujah.
Half of the French court knows me by the name. Well, you're not in France now. Here, nobody knows you.
Oh shit.
But that is about to change. The defense of Kürtenberg was just...
How'd you like our wine, Chevalier?
The art of winemaking has a long tradition in La Belle France.
Vive la
Recipes are passed on from father to son, and each generation brings them to perfection. I myself was practically raised on wine. How many I have tasted. Even the French royal court took note of my refined taste. The king himself had wine delivered for his table according to my advice.
I expect his lordship had the best barrels rolled out. Now, if you'd only known he had a real connoisseur here.
Best barrels?
Mon ami.
This wine would perhaps be suited to the infirmary, where it would suffice for cleaning wounds and easing pain. For that, the taste is of little consequence.
Good enough for you to get drunk on, though.
Give me 100 nights in
Hans is probably wasted somewhere. What do you want from me now, game? We're back here again, huh? Celebrate with the guests. And then talk to Liechtenstein. Okay, there's John.
Fuckings for beggars. I don't know about you, but I can barely stand. And to stand over
Say that Lord Kronstadt was going with them?
No,
I'm not drunk.
I'm filled with grief.
Oh, I can.
Can't wait for that ginger cut.
Stuff your craw anywhere, even at home. This is about
Mister was brown-eyed, though.
Come on.
Good wine on the table.
I won't. Come here.
All right. Sorry,
reached an agreement.
Someone's getting busy.
Sooner he's gone.
So they're going to attack this fortress. That wasn't me. Excuse me. Going out for some fresh air.
Do you get it, Father?
Poor Hans.
Call me Rabbi, Lord Capon.
Oh, whatever.
Can't talk to them.
And you should not curse either.
See? You talk exactly the same as our holier-than-thous.
What is bothering you, young man? You should rejoice that you are to be married.
For a good cause at that.
But I didn't ask for a wife. I wanted to prove that I was worthy of the name of my house. Earn a reputation.
There's enough time for that.
Travel the world. And maybe later, one day...
Then you might be dead, sir. Think about the future. You need an heir.
But they could have at least asked me. What if she's some ugly monster?
Then she will be a rich monster. And God willing, the children will take after you.
Anyway, I need more wine to wash down my pain. Will you drink with me?
I shall not, son. Intemperance is against God's commandments.
Ha! Told you! You're the same as our priests. But, to your credit, you actually practice what you preach.
Okay, can't talk to them. Who else can we talk to
When
here?
you started retching?
Oh,
Sorry, have you got some time to spare?
From cleaning up this pigsty? Any time.
I've come to rescue you.
I've come to rescue you from work and responsibilities.
Really? Why don't you save that sweet talk and tell me what you want?
Well, it occurred to me we could maybe spend a little time together.
Of course. What else? Do you play dice?
You mean strip dice?
You strip if you like. Either way, you'll end up bare-assed and with an empty purse.
Let's play.
All right. Let's have a game.
Can I even see the dice?
But you can't beat me.
Well, if I wanted to turn up the dice music, I can't. So, no music. Oh, brother, what? Okay, you can kind of see here. 1, 2.
Everyone's being too hopeful. You're talking bollocks. Once Yobbs raises an army, he'll sit himself and run back to Hungary. And why would
1, 2, 3.
If he was so
I'll take another one.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
He would never have made it all the way here. But this won't be just any army. It'll be an army like the likes of which this country's never seen before. You're living in a dream world.
It's only going to be a scarecrow to keep Sigismund from murdering the lords one by one. If an open battle breaks out,
Hopefully I'll do it again.
It'll be a fucking bloodbath.
My God!
What's up with this dice glitch? 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5.
And I'm telling you, we won't get rid of him that easily. Everyone's being too hopeful here.
You're talking bollocks. Once Yobbs raises an army,
2, 3, 4, 5. Is that something? No.
If he was so craven as to run away
If I was you,
first
I'd do that.
he would never have made it all the way here.
But this won't be just any army.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
This country's never seen before.
You're living in a dream world. It's only going to be a scarecrow.
Have you lost
to
your
keep
mind?
Sigismund from
You're going
murdering
to
the
lose
lords
everything.
One by one. If an open battle breaks out, it'll be a fucking bloodbath.
You sure know how to lighten the mood. I'm telling you,
GG's.
Sigismund will be gone.
And I'm telling you,
Kurva!
Kurva.
Why try even play?
everyone's being too hopeful here.
You're talking bollocks. Once Yobbs raises an army, he'll sit himself and run back to Hungary.
And why would he do?
Ah, celebrate. Let's talk to Baron Brabant. Oh, we already did that. Liechtenstein. Okay. Guests to my right somewhere.
Just look at him.
But you can hardly stand straight, Martin.
Bullocks. You're changing the subject, so you don't have to admit I'm right.
Wait, that's my horse.
My friend,
Hey.
you'll vouch for me.
I see 4 hooves, a mane, and a tail. And I say, it's a horse.
Celebrate with the guests. Am I supposed to speak with specific people? Oh,
Not a bad one.
Having a good time?
He's a fucking bore.
These old farts here have no idea what fun is.
Well, what are you missing? There's wine, food, even a few females worth the sin.
Worth the sin.
I'd rather have a game of dice. Or a good punch-up.
Well, let's have a game then. But for what?
For a coin. What else?
I'm broke. How much money do I even have? Okay, yeah.
Since it's yourself, I'll wager 20 groschen.
Now that's a pile of coin. Just enough for a warm beer and a cold wench.
I don't even know
Whatever.
if I have 50.
I'll take it.
I had to bribe the other fucker to get into this table. Oh, I forgot to turn up the music. Oh, no, I'll do it after this.
God bless.
Four, 5, 1, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Three, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4. Three, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Don't need much more here. Well,
Want to roll some dice?
Sure. How much will you wager?
we just played.
Playing for coin's a bore. You got anything else to wager?
Well, I might have something. But you'll have to bet at least 20 groschen against it.
And what might that be?
Let's keep it a surprise. You won't be sorry, though.
What the hell? It'll be fun at least.
You bet it will.
Could have started with that. Wow. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, GG. Well, did I get a carrot?
Dip that rotten carrot in lard and ram it up your dry arse.
I was just having a laugh with you. Lighten up a bit, eh? But if you don't like your prize, hand it over here.
Here, you can have
Here
it.
you are. Not much use to me.
Ah, you've got no imagination. It's not for eating, but it still has uses.
Oh, yeah?
Like I could shove it down the back of the cousin's shirt.
You don't need an expensive horse for a battle. You just need one that can run straight.
Ah, you're wrong. In a battle, your life depends on your steed. Some easily spooked pony is the last thing you need.
Okay. Now what? More? Yeah, across from the hall.
Appreciate your friendship, but I'd rather run my own affairs.
How come you're still here, sir? Weren't you supposed to travel with Sir Hanush? Raise an army, prepare a wedding feast and all that?
All hail Jobst. He sorted things out here nicely. He got my money for a start, and that's more than I wanted to give him. But you know how it goes. Give them a finger.
They take the whole
I
hand.
explained to the Margrave that I'm not going anywhere, and I sent my captain with him. He's still young and full of piss and vinegar. I'm too old and fond of my comfort.
Understandable.
Did you at least discuss with Hanush where the wedding will take place?
Nothing to discuss. The wedding will take place at our castle Littitz, of course. It's the pride of our family. We can fit in 3 times more people than here, and that still wouldn't be much.
Ah, but there are 2 castles in Rattay. I'd bet my right arm old Hanush will want to have the wedding there.
What? In Rattay? Well, I ought to look into that then.
But deal with him yourself, though. I won't be your gent's messenger anymore.
Godwin's barely standing.
Have you ever thought about getting married again? It would make...
Now we can talk to Liechtenstein. Hey, who's farting all over the place?
You don't need an expensive horse.
I couldn't have this either. Have you lost your...
Hold on, my headset died. Ugh. One moment while I replace it. Why is there no one here?
Hearing? You in need of something, my well-oiled friend?
I'd like to drink a toast with you to our joint success. As they say, all's well that ends well. So, to brighter tomorrows.
Touching.
Come now. What's become of your poetic soul?
I never had one.
Truly? Not even a little?
Too old for that.
Not a bit. I'm just a cynical old pragmatist.
In that case, in quite simple and pragmatic terms, the wine has run out.
Shite.
Fuck. I've got a tongue like a slice of weak old bread after all that gabbing.
Well, get something wet for us then.
His lordship is so unsteady on his legs, he can't make it as far as the keg.
To hell with that keg slop. Your father surely has something better stored away. I had my eye on him all evening. He had pictures brought from somewhere for himself and his closest friends, and left the rest of us to drink cheap dregs. Try and find one of those pictures for us, eh? I'm sure you can manage that.
You can bet on it.
Oh,
I've
brother.
got a nose for booze.
I don't
doubt
And
it.
boobs.
Get sniffing quick.
Find a jug of wine. Oh, brother. It's gonna be now.
Looking too happy at the moment.
Have you ever thought about
Is the
getting
wine
married
here?
again? It would make a lot of things easier for you.
Now should I enter the...
Just look at him.
Stand straight, Martin.
Bullock, you're changing the subject.
I picked some wine up, but is that enough? No.
To admit I'm right. Conrad, my friend.
This one? No. Yo, do you know where some good wine
Want to
is?
roll some dice?
Sure. How much will you wager?
I don't play for coin. I'd end up starving.
Well, you can stuff yourself enough here to last you a week. Suit yourself.
Where is the wine?
You don't need an expensive horse for that.
Can't open some of these doors.
Gracious, you couldn't think of a fancier name?
Maybe now I can talk to someone.
You can tell by the name that the horse is immensely valuable.
It depends. Well, if we can all agree that the name
One of these rooms, maybe. Wine, 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 wine.
And I'm telling you, we won't get
Pardon me?
Jesus wept.
Huh.
I need help with something. Do you know where I might be able to find the wine pitchers? I mean the ones with the really good wine that the Lord saves for his nearest and dearest.
And you're one of those?
I
should say so. I'm his son.
And I'm the king's daughter.
Oi.
Anyway, I don't know nothing about no wine. In case you haven't noticed, I'm sweeping the floor, and I'm about to mop up vomit. Try asking my ma. She's the cook here.
I will.
I spent half the day scrubbing that floor.
Oh.
Good day. What would you like?
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt. But are you busy?
What do you think? A fortress full of hungry mouths and half of them noble lords accustomed to all kinds of debauchery.
The food was excellent.
I haven't eaten so well in a long time. Lord Alderaan was fortunate in his choice of cook.
He didn't have to choose me. My old ma spent her whole life in this kitchen, and my grandmother before her. God rest them both.
Wait, you're Kvieta's daughter? Madlenka?
It's been a long time since anyone has called me by that name. I was afraid you'd forgotten me.
Madeleine, how could anyone ever forget you?
Do you think I could ever forget you? Come on.
Ah, stop it. Even as a young lordling, you were bringing girls here from all over the county. I was just convenient for you, because the kitchen was just a few steps away.
Oh, come on. I also chased that dolt from the stables away from you. Or have you forgotten?
Cooper? How could I? When your father sent you away, I found out that dolt wasn't so bad. I ended up marrying him.
Shit.
You haven't changed at all.
But I have. And you've changed too. You left a haughty young pup, and now you return...
An old dog.
Not at all. The years have been kind to you.
Ooh. How you been?
And how have you been all this time? Did my father give you a hard time?
Not really. When he remarried and had another son, his mood improved quite a bit. I also got married. And soon I had my little Elishka running around under my feet in the kitchen. Young Sir Christopher used to come and play with her sometimes. He was always a very nice lad.
You know, I've been thinking, this quest would have been better if we were able to play as Sir Hans Capon, since we're more familiar with him than we are with Godwin.
Tell me more about Elishka.
Oops, I didn't mean to
She's a
press
big
that.
girl now. She's a maid here for now, but I'm sure they'll find her a better job soon.
Well, aren't you worried about her? A young girl doesn't have it easy in life.
Even as a little girl, she used to beat up the boys in the village. I put up with all sorts of things without a peep, but not her.
I was saying, I do like Godwin as a cool character, but this was a good opportunity to have us play as Capon for a bit. And your husband?
And your husband?
Kuba? He died when Elishka was just a baby. He got bitten by a dog, and the wound festered. It was quick.
God grant him eternal
Damn.
life.
Amen.
Why don't we go somewhere together? Somewhere private. And reminisce about the old days.
You really haven't changed at all. You ought go and have a drink and stop chasing girls. I mean, it's embarrassing at your age.
All right.
Where might I find a really good wine here?
Why? You don't like the stuff from the kegs?
It's not for me. One of the distinguished guests asked for it.
Aha. If you go down the cellar stairs, you'll see the pictures lined up on the table. It's Lord Odorin's best. He's drunk plenty of it himself today.
Thank you. Cellars, down here. Here. Red
The red'll be good, I hope.
Wait. Which one did he mention? I can't put it back? I can't put it back? Oh no. Yeah, they did not mention, unless I misheard. Yeah. The red ought to be good. I can't sprint with it? Alright, that's fine. I mean, I am drunk. Oh, cutscene,
There's a
cutscene!
piece of horseflesh for you, Rudard. Not like that nag of yours.
What the hell do you feed it with? It looks more like a damn bull.
Excuse me.
Sir! Sir! There's some horsemen right out front of the fortress.
Ah, that's Peter of Pisac. Wouldn't come to the council, but he is coming happily to the celebration, you old fox.
Uh-oh, this does sound like a big whole piece of trouble. He didn't mention the other man.
Come on in, sir. There's wine aplenty.
Fuck. You fool. Idiots.
Hey! Hey! Intruders! Enemies at the gates!
Oh,
Seize
fuck.
the nobles! Kill the rest!
Oh shit! Ah! Get his ass! Nice kick! Oh shit! Here we go again.
Jesus! The surrounded Christopher!
Let's fucking go! War! Get the fuck back, son!
Jesus! The surrounded Christopher! He can't make it on his own!
Fuck.
Right, don't kill him! That'll teach you, Mark!
Out of my way!
Show your stuff! Haven't had enough yet?
Who's attacking me, man? Hard to move my camera around. I know I'm hard locked on an enemy, but I tried to unlock the camera and look to my left, but I wasn't fast enough.
Jesus! The surrounded Christopher! He can't make it on his own! Oh.
Hello? You see that? Now he hits.
You'll be fucking sorry.
You got it! Stand your ground! No, you... Get him! No chance! Hey, I see the hand here! Stop bitching! Try and go for myself! Light him up!
Nice. Thanks, you're welcome. Oh, cutscene time. Man, the game's moving all over the place. Holy shit. Who's that? Is that Henry? That's Henry, right? Has to be. Oh, fuck. What the fuck am I wearing? It's armor time. Go, go, go. I'm here, boys. Oh. Excuse me.
Hey,
you're
I need a hand
dead.
Here. What are those fancy moves, the fuck doing?
Hey, hey.
Son of a bitch.
Nice one. Whoa, 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 whoa. You ran behind me.
Yeah, don't spare him. He's had it.
I'm here.
Victory or death!
I'll show you how a real knife
I got you, Hans. Die! Attack! Wait.
But he's still standing!
Godwin is fucking hitting him. He's using his fists. Godwin, your sword, man. He doesn't need a sword. That was a mess.
That was a close shave.
A little too close. Oh, fuck me.
Do my eyes deceive me?
Henry!
Godwin!
How did you get... Damn. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. You turned up at just the right moment.
Is everyone alright?
Well, some are, some aren't.
They captured Odorin, Kunstad and Rutard. And they took Alder and Kunrad and
What?
Vector away too.
They wanted to slay the rest like dogs.
What about my father? And Hanush?
They left with Jobst long before that. I'm sure they're all right, but not everyone was so lucky.
Holy shit. Where did they go?
Where did they go? Back to Rattay?
They've got to raise an army for us. And I hope they fucking hurry.
So we have a plan to counter Sigismund?
More of a promise than a plan. But, as you can see, our allies are getting scarce. We should lay low until Jobst gets back.
I'll gladly play dead for a while.
Again.
Be so kind. And don't speak of the dead.
What's the Godwin.
What happened, Godwin? Who died?
Anna of Waldstein.
No!
She didn't stand a chance against those butchers. May she rest in peace. She was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. And they almost killed my brother.
But only almost. Good luck.
What about the cook and the rest of the women? You mean almost?
What do you mean, almost? What happened?
I got there in time to help him, fortunately. Christopher tried to defend our father, but nearly lost his life doing it. For nothing. Old grievances aside, Odorin is an ally.
Can't see
same
shit.
As Rutard and Botchek.
Well, they all have their quirks. Cousin Botchek's a money-grabbing magpie. But I won't give up on the fucker either.
We'll have to wait for the other side's move anyway. We don't even know where von Berghow took them.
I tried to come as soon as possible and warn you, but von Bergov's people beat me here.
You knew he was coming.
They only wanted Odorin.
He wanted Odorin. He probably had no idea they'd find most of Sigismund's enemies here in one place.
I bet he couldn't believe his fucking luck.
And Sigismund will be moving at a gallop. We have to be really careful now. One wrong move, and he'll hang the lords.
Now what?
Is there anything we can do?
Definitely not right now. We'll treat the wounded, bury the dead, get the hell out of here. Then we'll hide in the Devil's Den and wait for Jobst and his army.
If I survive the journey. Oh, God's teeth. That stupid nag nearly broke me in half.
They're lucky that we were drunk, man, and having a good time in a couple of dice games and shit. Jews are in danger. Can I do anything? How long will you be in hiding? We can probably ask all of these questions, right? What can I do?
What am I supposed to do? Can
I
I
love
help
this
somehow?
music.
You've done enough, don't you think? And I'm sure Liechtenstein can't wait to find out what was discussed at the city council.
Jews are in danger.
The king announced one more thing at the council. He asked the councillors to ransack the Jewish quarter. That is, he ordered it, more like.
Fuck! Liechtenstein's got his people there. They could reveal a lot. The city rabbi is sitting upstairs in the hall. At least he's safe here.
We should let him
They're
know.
our allies. We have to help them.
What do you mean by we? Everyone here is lucky to be still breathing. I can just see them all jumping to their feet and rush to save their poor Jews.
Maybe Samuel will figure something out. He wanted to talk to you anyway.
He's here too?
Aye, escorting the rabbi. You should go and see them as soon as possible. And tell Liechtenstein too.
Anyway, we've got work to do. Godwin?
Give me a moment. I'll go and see Christopher first.
Oh.
Guard the walls until morning.
Tell
If
Sam
anyone shows
and
up,
Liechtenstein
well,
about
I
the
want
threat.
to know about it. I'll be with Christopher.
The Lord is punishing them like this. God's punishment or not.
Ah, some light. Damn. Loot. There's nothing I want to loot. Not the horse. More horses.
What have they done that the Lord is punishing them like this? God's punishment or not?
Hans.
Good to see you both. Alive.
Oh, come on. You know I've walked out of much worse scrapes laughing. They could well have killed us all. If it hadn't been for you, Henry, von Berkhoff could have caused a lot more harm.
Ah, it was a team effort. Money received out of nowhere. Von Aulitz surprised even the king.
Von Aulitz surprised even Sigismund with that. You should have seen the look on the king's face when he told him.
Well, thank God we all survived. Well, not all of us.
The horses.
They killed
The
Lady
women.
Anna of
The women.
Volstein and many other nobles. It was slaughter. And they captured our closest and most influential allies. Without them, we can hardly get the burghers on our side. We're stuck.
We'll figure something out.
We'll figure out a way to help them.
But how? Our plans are ruined. Get a grip. Whining doesn't help anyone. You're right. When I drink too much wine, I get overwhelmed with self-pity. Nevertheless, I have to admit it can't get much worse.
Actually, it might. And very soon. At Sigismund's council, an order was given to ransack the Jewish quarter.
God's wounds! We need to get back to the city and warn them. I'm going with you. Out of the question. Do you want to end up imprisoned again? You'll be more useful if you stay here and help Zizka. Henry, tell Samuel and the rabbi to get ready to travel. I'll try to get someone else to join.
Alright. Tell Sam and Liechtenstein. What is that Brabant all about?
What do you make of this Brabant fellow?
He's unquestionably a remarkable knight, that Vatalin. He rambles on a lot, though. My head nearly burst listening to him sometimes. Although it was better than being stuck there alone. Otherwise, he seems to me like a bold and worldly gentleman, if a little obsessed with wealth.
Thinks a lot of himself. I agree.
I agree. He seems quite likeable. And he's got a score to settle with Sigismund, like we do.
He certainly has.
What happened when von Bergov hauled you off after the Nabokov battle?
It was a dreadful journey. Jesus, don't even remind me. It was a bit better in Malashov. Apart from being locked up, of course.
Anything happen on the way?
Did anything happen along the way?
No, but it took ages to get to Malashov. 4 or 5 days in that god-awful cart. I was traveling with von Aulitz's minions. They hauled me in one of the wagons. They treated my wounds a bit, but I was still in a really bad way. After that battle and all.
In Malashov?
What did they do with you in Malashov?
Nothing much, actually. They took care of my wounds, and then stuck me in a room with Brabant. But they treated me decently, as befits a noble. Von Berghoff came asking questions a couple of times, but that was about it. Only I almost went mad from being cramped in that damned room. It's a good thing you got me out of there.
What did von Berghoff want?
What did von Berghoff want from you?
Just the usual courtesies. The captivity of nobles has to observe certain formalities, you know? It's not like they can just throw you in some hole. They behaved fairly respectfully, but of course he was fishing for information. About Radzig and Hanush and especially Jobst. What they're planning, how many men they have on the field, who else they're negotiating with and that.
What did you tell them?
What did you tell him?
Nothing that he didn't already know. I played as dumb as the village idiot. I only told him they sent us with that message and discussed the rest when we were gone.
And did he swallow it?
I think he suspected I was bluffing a bit. And then he tried to loosen my tongue by letting me go hungry for a while. But he soon gave up when he saw he was getting nothing more from me.
My word. Nice work keeping him at bay. Well, what was the problem with the room?
That I couldn't get out of there. You saw yourself when you came for me, didn't you? It's just that since Nabokov, when they shot the tower right down on my head and I was stuck there. Well, since then, I don't feel well in cramped spaces. Actually, I never did. I always preferred to be outdoors. But since Nabokov, it's worse than ever. I had a feeling the roof would fall on my head again and I'd be buried alive.
Understandable.
They didn't let you out at all? But you were in that room for ages.
No. They let us walk around the fortress a bit. We even went out for a ride twice, but they watched us like hawks. Not a chance of escape. But most of the time we were in that room. Like I say, I'm really glad you got me out of that hole.
It's a pity you live in a castle.
I understand. It's a bit awkward for you that the nobility lives in castles.
That's a fact. Once I get my hands on my estates, I'll build a new castle that only has huge rooms and lots of spacious courtyards.
Hell
and
yeah.
above all, no secret passages.
They might
Right.
come in handy.
I'm really looking forward to this new castle of yours.
You can be the castellan or something. Don't worry, I won't forget you. I'll even have a forge built so you feel right at home.
But the main thing is, you're alive and kicking. And back with us.
Indeed.
Alright.
How about this?
What are you doing in Kuttenberg? Oh, what the fuck? Oh. It's like we already had those conversations. Shit. Ja, Nijishka.
What have they done that the Lord is punishing them like this?
God's punishment.
How could you open the gates when you saw all the soldiers outside? Oh, brother. Oh, man. There's Anna.
Yes. The best thing
The
we
cook
can do
survived,
is to keep doing our
maid
work.
Ilishka, and the stable master.
Doesn't come back.
Then we'll have a young one.
Housemaid, nobles. Oh, man.
Soon he'll get married and have a bunch
Quite the turn of events. The feast tells Sam and Liechtenstein, or Samuel, about the threat. It's to my left here somewhere.
The body's outside is still warm. And you're thinking about food.
So what? Fighting makes a man
Oh, brother.
I'm sure the people in the hall.
Maybe someone gave us away.
Who?
Good Samaritans.
What am I hearing? Who is this? Ah, Monsieur Brabant. I don't really want to.
Sir Vaculin, you've had an exciting life. Tell me some stories.
Bien sûr. Your interest is gratifying and quite understandable.
Not really appropriate under the current circumstances.
Come from?
That is simple. My compatriots call me that because I am originally from Brabant province. And the name stuck. One day, I shall tell you about my place of birth, but I am sure you will long to hear about the conquest of Arezzo, yes? Or would you rather hear how I saved the King of France from certain death?
Thanks for sharing your stories with me, Sir Vaculin.
We'll talk to him later, because I'm getting ready to end today's session for now. Hopefully I'll be reminded to talk to him. Well, what do we have here? Let's fight! Okay, nothing about what just happened. We'll find Sam and then we'll save there upstairs. Oh.
Thank God. Otherwise, will there not be left without a court? No one knows where they took
Spilled wine!
Don't mourn.
The ultimate crime.
Did I say anything like that? Young Sir Christopher came out of a battle.
But he'll live, right?
Elena of Dvoritz.
Otherwise, Rabosh would be left without a lord. No one knows where they No. But what would happen to Mommy if neither of us return?
Oh, here they are. Okay, before we speak with them, Christopher Odorin. Oh, that's Godwin's brother. He survived. Seems he'll be all right.
Did I say anything like that?
And now you're hovering.
Sir Christopher came out of his battle.
But he'll live.
All right. Holy shit! A lot of shit just went down. Pretty good. The story is picking up. All right. I'm gonna end the stream here for today. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time.